Ashton Harris here, coming to you on a beautiful day here in Sapphire. Welcome to the 2023 season. The countdown begins. We're about 10 days away from being fully operational in all the facilities, and we certainly have a lot to look forward to. Just some opening comments. We do have some employees, some long-term employees that I want to recognize. David Huff, who some of y'all probably have never met, he's been with us for over 20 years. He is our irrigation technician, and then certainly Kevin Moore, our director of lawn and racket sports, celebrated 20 years last year, and Debbie not too far behind, 17 years with the club. So we're certainly fortunate to have them. I do want to also thank all the members that were involved with the irrigation project, the subcommittees, and also all the people who helped with the clubhouse renovations. There's so many people to thank. I certainly don't want to miss anybody. You know who you are. Both projects have been hugely successful. I do want to recap some of the capital projects with you. You've seen my emails over the past months, but I'll just briefly at a high level go over those. Irrigation system is complete. Tanto Irrigation did a fantastic job, just as they promised. As you've seen some of the pictures, some of the culverts and head walls on the golf course, all that has been done. The improvements on number 16 certainly can now be considered our signature hole. You're going to love that. And then the clubhouse renovation, which is we're down to the 99%, tweaking everything. Back in February, the board approved some funding for a new pickleball pavilion. That got underway, and we're in the final stages of completion for that. The cart path repair and replacement is underway. That will be fluid here in the next 6 weeks or so. We've got repairs first, followed by paving. A lot of the work will be done on the backside of the clubhouse, and that's going to be the initial work. As you know, in previous communications back on Christmas Eve, we did have a water leak in the professional shop and a couple other areas, but we are waiting on some carpet for the professional shop. I don't think you'll notice the repairs needed in there right now, but just want to let you know. Also, the glass for our wine display, our new jewel of the clubhouse, it was a 26-week lead time, and that is coming in correct, so we'll be in at the end of May, beginning of June. And so that sort of wraps up all those major capital projects. As I mentioned, we have a lot to look forward to. I want to just go over a few departments. Our fitness and wellness, as in the past, we've got a full schedule of activities, including classes, seminars, and hikes. We've added 4 additional new classes this year. Certainly on the golf course, Nick, who came aboard in mid-November, has already made a difference on the golf course. It's in pristine condition for this time of year. A full aerification has been complete, including all fairways. We had not done that in years past. We've done so many holes each year, so that's going to be a benefit to playing conditions. We've got new tee markers. We've got a new cool par 3 yardage sign that will be changed daily depending on what the yardage is. Food and beverage, certainly the enjoyment. I'm actually in here, and you're in your new bar, in bar 56. And so you'll have a chance to enjoy that. Certainly a full calendar of social events, dinner, dances, trivia nights, etc. You'll be able to enjoy your new lounge, your new fireside lounge, and outdoor dining. From a retail standpoint, in the professional shop, Jason's done a great job in getting some nice merchandise for both golf and everyday attire, and also croquet. So I encourage you, when you get here, come take a look and go ahead and pick out what you'd like for the season. Just general golf operations, we did alter the tournament schedule this year that will allow for more regular play. So those of you who aren't here through the whole summer, I think it'll be beneficial to open up the tee sheet to allow more people to play. Pickleball, as I mentioned, we do have all 6 courts available for you to enjoy this year. Our past 3 courts were done in mid-August. This new pickleball pavilion that's underway will feature some seating, fans, and an ice water dispenser. Talking about tennis, I look forward to introducing you to our new head tennis professional, Bo Webb. He's from Nashville. He's a seasoned professional, and I think he's going to fit in very well. I've spent quite a bit of time with him, and he's a real professional, great addition to our team. Talking about membership. Last year we brought in 37 new members. We lost 17 to resignations. We had a net of 20 new members last year. So our membership total, we have 300 golf members, and we currently have 139 clubhouse members. Our clubhouse member cap is 150. We have 9 prospects in the works. And then we, just as a note, we also have 16 clubhouse members who joined to eventually be golf members. And so if you combine the prospects who are all interested in golf with our 16 golf members in waiting, you know, that's 25 members. So that's a couple of years waiting. So any new golf member, you know, that signs up that's interested in joining here, it will be probably 2 to 3 years before we have openings, and all that's dependent on our resignation listing. I do want to talk to you all about our international service workers. I know we have a lot of new members at our club, and you're maybe not familiar with how that works and what to expect. The month of May is a transition month, you know, where they're coming from Florida, and, you know, the timeline is usually around Mother's Day. So we'll get some before Mother's Day and some, and the rest of them after Mother's Day. And so you'll see on our activity calendar, as far as the service that we offer, it really parallels with the staffing. And so you'll see that on the calendar. We did have a 51% return rate for our seasonal employees, which is really ideal. In our kitchen, we had probably 90% return rate, which is fantastic. And I do want to mention, including in the email that's part of this video, there's a link for rules and regulations. I do ask that you review those, maybe by the activity that you participate in. Those do change throughout the season. And so I do ask that you go through those and look at those to make sure you're familiar with those rules and regulations. They're always posted on our website under resources. And we've also attached a link for some flyers of all the special events that we have planned for you for this year. So for your convenience, you can take a look at what's planned. In closing, I certainly want to recognize my department managers for all their hard work this winter. We've been extremely busy. It's been the busiest winter since I've been here. It's gone by way, way fast. Virginia, Sydney, Debbie, Jason, Chef Dean, our facilities maintenance supervisor and project manager, Dave McCoy, who some of y'all probably have not met. Certainly Kevin, who oversees croquet, pickleball, and tennis. Our accounting professionals, Anya and Ann downstairs. Again, some of y'all have never met them. And our new director of golf course and grounds, Nick. And we plan to have maybe the second twilight in May, do a meet and greet and introduce him to you, along with our new tennis professional, Bo Webb. Also want to thank our board of directors for their commitment and leadership in making the Country Club of Sapphire Valley one of the premier clubs in the country. How far we've come. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks.